Hello everyone, I am back. This time I have a big blue rinse bucket. And I don't know, a variety of, that looks like it was a laundry mix. I can't remember where the sponges are all from, but it should not be anything that, kill me by combining them. Smells fabulous. I know a couple of the sponges, or 3 of them I guess, were from the Ocean Pine, Pinolin, Super Pine mix that I squeezed in, and they still smell great. I only added hot water, so it's an actual rinse, but I think it's still going to take more than one rinse. Some of the sponges were from my dish soap rinse, faux rinse, whatever you want to call it. I forgot to grab a bucket so I could put these sponges in them when I was done. Hold on. Pause. Okay. Back. You see, I am surrounded just by cleaning supply, laundry, chaos. Because I'm trying to film as many videos as I can before I leave town. And I've got a list of ideas. I'm just pulling all the different stuff that I need to accomplish these ideas. It's just chaos now, but it'll all get put away before we leave. Long before then, actually, because I need to make room to bring the suitcases up. Lay them out. It smells so good. And then I think next, I know I always say next as if I'm going to put them in order and it makes sense to you, but the next thing I'm going to film, whenever I put it up, I think I'm going to do another laundry mix. I got all those products from the Mexican market. I need to come up with something to do with them. And I just realized that none of them had it, or I just didn't grab it because I was being silly. I meant to grab more Foca powder. I got Foca liquid, but I was going to do maybe some mini mixes of powders and liquids, same company, that type of thing. But I don't know that I will have time. The only place locally that, other than the Mexican market, which is local, but it's it's a solid 20-minute drive from my house, because I live in a suburb. But Lowe's carries Foca, at least in my town. But I got so much to do in the next couple of days before we leave. And then I'm hoping, I saw something in the news or something saying that there was a big storm that just hit California and was moving, east, but coming snow. And it said it was going to hit the Midwest, but it's sometimes it's hard to Midwest. Do you mean the Dakotas and Minnesota, or because? I mean, yes, I live in the Midwest, but it's the Great Lakes, Rust Belt region is not necessarily this, the Midwest is a very large span of area. And the Great Lakes can definitely mess with weather patterns, so I'm hoping it doesn't hit when we're supposed to be flying out, is my point. That is what I'm getting at. Like, it has happened before. There's definitely been times where we were supposed to go, we were going down to that for the holidays, and we went, but just not at our scheduled departure time due to weather. One time we got stuck, thank God it ended up only being, a little bit like temporary, but we got stuck at Midway in Chicago. And I had my 2 cats with me, and I was like, it's not like a dog where you can take them to like the little potty area in the airport. Like, they would just try to run for it. So I was like, no, I cannot be stuck in this airport for a significant amount of time. But now I don't take my cats with me anymore. They stay with my cousin, which makes it a lot easier. It used to be such a pain in the butt to take my cats because we'd have to go like in security, and you'd have to take the go into the special like private room, take the cats out of their bags like one at a time. Then they'd have to go throw it through the X-ray machine, scan it, make sure there wasn't like a bomb in the cat carrier, and then come back and do it for the second carrier, and then put them back in. It was just such a hassle. And the poor cats be scared out of their mind with all those people and strangers and everything else. So it is definitely, I miss them when I'm gone, but it's much easier just to be able to go through. I have so many. Where are we at time-wise? We're okay time-wise, but I don't know if the bucket that I am transferring these into, because basically I'm going to transfer into another one and do I guess technically it would be a part 2, but the second rinse from that bucket. But it's not as big of a bucket, so I'm like, heck, I hope. Jeez, I put a rubber band on and it's still climbing up my arm. Anyways, what I was saying is, I hope that there's enough room for all these sponges in the second bucket. I have like my shopping plans like all mapped out for when I get to Florida for my pines and stuff. And it says something about this squeezing life we live, because my parents down by where they live in Florida is the biggest outlet mall in America. At least it was. I assume it is. It's the Sawgrass, and it's shaped like a giant alligator. But I mean, it is all relative. Like, they have like so many outlet stores, but like some of them are like Burberry and like Gucci and stuff, and so it's like, I mean, it's it is discounted, but it's all relative. Like, it's like this Burberry rain jacket is on sale for $750 instead of its original $1,400. But they've got like normal stores there too. They have like literally every store you can think of. And still, like, my shopping excitement is like, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna hunt down pine cleaner. And if I'm lucky, I might even find some I wasn't looking for. Or pinhole products. It does seem like even some of their, like, for lack of a better, the box store, like some of the Publix and stuff, or the Winn-Dixies appear to carry pinhole products down there. So that makes me assuming, like I'm doing all this like research, from the internet, obviously. And the internet has let me down before, but I can't imagine that all of these products, like I look at like between the internet and Instacart and stuff, and like tracking stuff down, and like if I look up these pines like on Instacart locally, it'll just be like, it's not available in your area. Whereas when I look it up in Florida, it's like, it tells me the different stores. So I'm assuming they can't be wrong about every single product I'm looking up. That would be quite the coincidence. I have no idea why. I was listening to a podcast, and all of a sudden, it just stopped. I really do like this sponge. I say it every time I use it, but I need to. I mean, I don't know. I don't like need to buy a couple more. I don't think that Dollar General's going to stop stocking them anytime soon. But yeah, I've mentioned it before, like that paranoia. Like when I really like something, I'm like, what if they stop making it and they don't have any? And that's how like I feel every time I order. I haven't gone on recently to see if it's happened yet, but every time I order the Super Pine, and you know, it all on the website always says it's being discontinued soon, so it's on sale or whatever. I'm like, and so I'm always afraid that when I go back to order more, that it's going to be like gone. Because eventually, if it's being discontinued, sooner or later, it's not going to be there anymore, and that'll suck. But I am determined. Like, you know, when I come back or whatever, like I'll go to one of our, we have many metro parks, and I don't know exactly which pine, you know, needles I need, but I will just, you know, collect pine needles. And I am going to try one of those DIY pine recipes. See, pine oil recipes, see if it, you know, it works. Because wouldn't that be nice if I could just make my own strong pine? I mean, on a small scale. It can't be, it's not like I need, you know, fancy equipment for just myself. But, I was happy. Where are we at? Thomas. Okay. Because I finally, I got my pine oil in the mail, the essential oil. Like I had mentioned in another video, I don't know if I've posted it. The first bottle that came a couple days ago, I did not like very much. It was kind of like meh. I think I'm going to send it back and get a second bottle of what came yesterday, because that smelled great. And I put it into one of the powerhouses at, you know, lettuce. For those of you who've been around, I got a 12 bottle package of Powerhouse Pine, and they all smell like lettuce. I have been told that is not the typical smell, so it might have been a bad batch. But so that is why I got that, in the Safeguard, which is not, it wasn't a bad batch, it was just crappy quality products. And I put some of the oil in, and it worked really well. Like it all, which made me wonder. Seriously, made me wonder. Like some of these pines where they don't smell like pine, and they claim there's pine oil in them. Like what minuscule amount of pine oil is in them? Because all I did was shake a couple drops out of, like, you know, one of those essential oil droppers, and it made a whole bottle of Powerhouse smell like pine. So, like, you know, like new formula pine salt, which I always say I like it, but does not smell like pine. It's like but it says there's pine oil in it. I'm like vapors? Like, did you put like vapors of pine oil in? Because all I did was put a couple drops and it worked. But then I put some in. My cousin, I don't know, a couple years ago got me I think technically it's supposed to be like an oil infuser or / candle wax melter thingy, and it's shaped like a dachshund because I have a dachshund. But I just have never used it for whatever reason. But I put some of the pine essential oil in it, and it smells wonderful. It's a great idea. First time in my life that I've ever purchased essential oils, in spite of all the people who have pawned or tried to pawn it to me on, you know, social media. I think the sponge is going to die soon. It definitely did not hold up as well as the green epoxy sponge from Pro Plus.